War of the Undead tells the story of monsters fighting to stop the most insane rescue mission in history.
A world of death awaits us.
This feature-length audio drama comes with hours of bonus features, including a second parody version of the story.
A world of death awaits us, dumbass.
And a downloadable PDF of the graphic novel that started it all. Pick up War of the Undead on Audible and tellemstevedave.com.
Hello everyone! The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes, and just like all of our other episodes, it will include major spoilers. You've officially been warned. If you'd like to hear the episode in full, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today to get hundreds of hours of exclusive Patreon content, all for just $10 or less. Without further ado, here is your Patreon clip. So, Queens of the Dead. Yes. This is Tina Ramiro's. You were kind of spot on with like Operation Don't Compare It to George Romero's films, because the film likes to remind you about those films a lot, which is an issue I had with it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I have a feeling you're going to pull the quote because Tina Ramiro's obviously doing the press tour for this, and she has talked about this film in relationship to her father's work and how she wants to honor some of that. So we will get into it when it appears in the film. But yeah, I don't know. I find this title confusing. I think that there's some positives to it. I like that we're trying to queer up her father's legacy and, you know, emphasize queer joy and community and that kind of thing. But there's a lot of janky stuff about this one.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Joe. I was quite disappointed with this movie, and I feel so bad because, I mean, a lot of our peers and some people that have seen this already, because we are recording this after it's had a limited theatrical release, but before it's hit on Shudder, so not everyone has had a chance to watch this yet, but I've seen a lot of people really, really, really latch onto this movie and really like it, and it just didn't really work for me. There were parts where I had a good laugh, but as a whole, this didn't work. And I think that some of my research into the production and the, Romero's goals with what she was trying to accomplish with this film kind of helped shed some light on some of my issues with it. But ultimately, I still think this is an issue of execution for me.
I agree. Yeah, this didn't work for me either. I was surprised to see that there was so much enthusiasm with it. It definitely makes me feel like I'm on the outside looking in.
Me too.
And I mean, in some ways, I think, oh, that's great. Other people got a lot of enjoyment out of this, and that's fantastic. It just was not my experience watching the film. But, yeah. It's a curiosity. This, to be honest, the thing that this reminded me of a lot was Lisa Frankenstein, where it's got some great ideas. I think some of the production values are pretty good. There's likable actors and decent performances in here, but overall, it doesn't come together. And I am going to credit that to the direction and the editing. There's just a lack of energy in both of these texts.
That's ultimately, yes. The big picture is the energy is just not there. And you brought up Slay at the top, and I think that's a really, really, really good comparison, because that's a film, like, I looked at this and I was like, wow, why is this 100 minutes long? Like, does it need to be that long? And the answer is no, my thought on that, because of the aforementioned editing issues you brought up. But I looked at Slay, a movie that both of us quite liked and were pleasantly surprised by. And maybe that's some of the differences there too, because we weren't really expecting much from Slay, and we did have higher expectations for Queens of the Dead. But
I think so.
Slay is a film that has the exact same running time as Queens of the Dead, and it feels so much shorter. And when the credits rolled in Queens of the Dead, I was like, this felt really long. And
it feels super long.
Not something I should be feeling about my queer horror comedy zombie film, you know?
Some people fear death. I work for it, avenging those killed before their time.
I need you to show me how you died.
It's a dangerous job, but I'm not doing it alone. There's Gwen.
This is all completely nuts.
Him.
Welcome to my world.
And a raven named Roderick.
Better get cracking.
I'll need their help, because this next job will be the strangest and most dangerous one yet.
Grim Death and Bill, the Electrocuted Criminal. Available now.
'Tis the season of gifting and halls to deck, and the Who's and Who Newville were in love with new tech. Where can we find Sonos? And Samsung and Nintendo, they shouted. Would they find it in one place? This they questioned and doubted. When suddenly a who yelled, Walmart's the place to start! And each who added headphones, TVs, and games to their carts. With Walmart, their shopping was done in a flurry. They cried out, who knew? And ordered their gifts in a hurry. Shop the latest tech gifts in the Walmart app.